All right, so here's what happened this morning, right? Or yesterday morning. I woke up yesterday, right? I wake up yesterday. I get in the shower, right? Get in the shower. Cold water. We're out of hot water. Hot water tank breaks, right? We're out of hot water. So I have to take this cold shower because I woke up late and we didn't have time to fix it before I had to go to school. Then afterwards, I go to get breakfast, Breakfast, most important meal of the day. You gotta eat breakfast, right? You gotta eat breakfast. I agree. You gotta go eat breakfast, so I pour the cereal, right? You pour the cereal, and the milk is sour. It's not exactly curdled, so I couldn't notice, but it was sour nonetheless. It was sour. And then, as if my luck could not get worse, right? I missed the bus. So I have to walk to school. I see you laughing at me, Seth. Oh no, I had to walk in the snow. No fun. But what should have happened, right? I should have woke up on time and I should have started my morning off right with a little bit of prayer and spending time with God in the morning. Because you gotta eat at home. You can't take the time to eat at school. You gotta eat too. So today, what will be happening is I will be talking about 3 different verses that talk about why we should start our morning off with prayer and how that affects our days and our lives in general. Who wants to read?
Mark 1:35 says, "Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, he got up, went out, and made his way to a deserted place, and there he was praying."
He is good job. He is obviously, that's referring to Jesus. That is who he is referring to. But this is showing that God had very good habits in the morning. He would get up and he would spend time with his Father in heaven, and he would pray in his place that he would go, and he would stay there and he would pray for a little bit to start off his morning right, like we all should. And it doesn't have to be in a deserted place. It can be anywhere you want. It can be in your bedroom, in your bed if you want to do it when you first wake up. It can be in the shower, on the bus, or in the car, depending on how you get to school. It doesn't really matter when you do it, but you can do it wherever you want. And it helps in all aspects of life, not just your spiritual life. Well, obviously it does help in your spiritual life because you get connected with God more and you're able to get closer with him, but also it helps with your mental and emotional state because you can talk to somebody about your problems. If you don't have anybody to talk to about your problems, you can talk to somebody and just maybe make you feel a little better about your problems. And it can also help with your physical state, because if you're in pain or something and you pray about that, it could possibly help that get better. Who wants to read? You look so excited.
You are spot on, Noah. I am very excited to read. Thanks for calling on me. "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I plead my case to you, and you watch expectantly."
So this verse specifically gives validation to the point that God specifically wants us to talk to him in the morning with prayer, because it says that we will wait expectantly for God, which means that God is expecting to hear from us and we are expecting to hear back from him. And it talks about how we want to pray in the morning. And it proves that we're not praying into an empty voice. We're praying to God, because we're not just praying to some random person. We're not just praying to nobody. We're not praying to nothing. We're praying to God, because it says that you hear my voice, which means the Lord is hearing you talk to him. And also it shows that God specifically wants to hear our requests. He wants to hear from us in the morning about our requests we have for that day and what we want to happen that day. Who wants to read? Cooper,
You did an awesome job reading, but we couldn't hear you through the microphone because you were in the back of the room, of course. So 1 Peter 1:15 says, "But as the one who called you is holy, you also are to be holy in all of your conduct."
So this verse goes a lot with Mark 1:35, which is very early in the morning while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. It goes with that because it says to be holy like the one who created you, to be holy in all that you do. And we are being holy by praying in the morning and starting our day off that correct way. And it also, the word conduct means, and I quote, the manner in which a person behaves. So that means basically in all of our thoughts, actions, words, feelings, everything needs to be as holy as we can make it be. No matter how hard it is, we need to try our very best to be holy. And so, yesterday I woke up, in case you forgot, I had a very bad day, in case you forgot. And so, this morning when I woke up on this fine Tuesday morning, it was still cold, and my water tank was still broke, so I still had to take a cold shower. But I started with a little bit of prayer in the morning, just a few minutes, just like 3 or 4 minutes in prayer. That's all I needed to do. It can be a long prayer. You can pray for 10 minutes in the morning if you need to. You can pray for 2 minutes if you need to. Just start your day off with prayer in general, and that can really help boost your day, because we still had a cold shower, but it's okay, because since I prayed in the morning, I got to enjoy the cold shower and just be thankful that I have a shower to get clean in, and be thankful that I can shower at all, because there are people who can't shower and be clean. And there's still sour milk because we hadn't bought new milk yet, but I got to enjoy my cereal without milk. And I missed the bus again. I missed it 2 days in a row, so my luck wasn't great there. But I got to have my mom drive me to school, right? And I got to spend that time with her and enjoy that time. And when I got to school, I saw a friend, and he was a little bit down in the dumps, wasn't feeling great, all around just a little sad. But I got to comfort him with Christ, with the power of Christ, because I prayed that morning. So he put that person in my life specifically so I could help them. I could pray with them and help them feel better with the power of Christ. And we should be praying in the morning to try and have those type of situations where we can have somebody put in our lives to help them feel, to somebody who is in pain or somebody who's not doing well in our lives, so we can pray over them and try to help them. And as Stephen always does, I have a challenge for everybody in the room. Everybody in the room. Not just one person, not just two, but everybody. Challenge everybody everybody has the Bible app, right? Everybody who has a phone has the Bible app, right? Okay, good. Then just read the verse of the day when you wake up. Just read that and just pray for 5 minutes. That's my challenge. Just read for 5 minutes and read the verse of the day. And that's it.